Okay, shout out to the movement. Shout out to the family. We are in the place to be. Let's get it.
The Messiah Code.
We talking about being baptized with the Holy Spirit and then being baptized with fire. We talking about technology.
The Messiah
You really see God's perception of how God's light is really perceivable in a way that you see reality in a certain sort of way, and it's really not, because they'll blind you every time you step up to the plate.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room.
No, we in the Matrix though, right? I said, man, damn. It ain't no joke that we not in the Matrix. So I said, man, we in the Matrix. So everything is a program. People be so fixated on certain things and not understanding that everything around you is a simulation of
This very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television.
This is the year 3023. We in the
But God is the best of all planners, because this is God's building, or this is a universal principle of that
When
which
you all alive, it's biological warfare. Not a lot of you all aware. It's something that's going on.
You can feel it when you go to work,
Study it in the colleges.
when you go to church.
We messiahs walking on water, that's maritime law. Arm, leg, arm, head, never paralyzed. The revolution should never be televised.
So yeah, I want y'all to think about the archetype mind. The archetype mind and how it connects up. And you know, everybody is literally a piece of that body of the Messiah. You already know.
It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
The turtle represents 13. The turtle gives you a map for the universe.
All right. What's up? What's up? What's up? We in the place to be. 747 24/7 361 degrees. Shout out to the Messiahs. Peace to everybody that supports the movement. Wow. What's up, Queen?
What's up?
What's up? My beauty, my love. What's up, my brother? Josiah Contrium in the building.
What's up, brother Elijah?
Yo, man, I'm gonna ask you a couple things about that name, bro. If you don't mind. You know, that's a real hot name. I like it. All right, we're gonna have this discussion about the 90-day water fast and cleansing. Today is day 32. Day 32. All right, how y'all feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Great.
Walking on sunshine.
Yes.
Y'all ready to give up yet?
Nah. Nope. I'm all in.
I just want to see if y'all was ready to give up, man. Shout
No.
out to everybody watching in the YouTube, everybody watching in the Facebook, everybody watching across the universe. So if you don't got your book by now, you should know that, well, Brother Josiah has his book up.
Mhm.
Thea has her book up. All right. This is the Revenge Body book. Master Key Application 919. All right. First of all, give yourself a pat on the back, y'all. Come on. Come on.
Okay.
Give yourself a pat on the back. Come on. You made it 32 days, man.
Yes.
32 days.
Yes.
I want to know
Yeah.
a question just before we begin. You know, how are you feeling about the fast? I mean, I'm gonna ask you, Thea, how you feel about the fast? What is it doing for you? Like, tell me the hardships a little bit. Give me an idea of what's going on. Talk to me.
Okay, so as you know, this is I believe my third. No, yeah, this is my third fast. I
Okay.
joined this journey in 2021, I believe.
Okay. Can you speak up as
Okay.
well, please?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. So yes, I've joined this journey on this transformation, I believe 2021.
Okay.
So yeah, this is my third fast. Um, like all, um, the beginning can be a little rough. You hyped, you excited, but it can be a little rough.
Okay.
It was those sugar cravings, you know. I love my banana bread in the morning. So,
Don't
um,
we all?
so yeah, that was a challenge. I love my my tea, my sweet tea, and banana bread in the morning.
Okay.
So giving that up was a little challenging. I did somewhat prepare myself for it mentally. As far as challenges, that's probably pretty much it. It's the sugar, the sugar, late night cravings. When you're in stressful situations, those cravings that you get, giving
That's
those
what's
up,
up.
yeah, those were a little bit challenging. But what it has done for me is greater.
Yeah, well,
So I
tell
can
me. Come
speak
on.
on that.
Tell us all real
So I
quick.
can
Come on.
speak on that. Okay.
Yeah.
Doing your regular hustle and bustle, you may forget to pay homage. Having this book, doing this fast brings me back there where when I do get up early rise, I pay homage. I drink my water. So bring me back there was a great thing. Slow me down a little bit. Um, let's see. The energy,
Okay.
the clarity that I have because now that I'm no longer taking in processed sugars, the clarity in my thoughts, the energy that I have. I'm not having a sugar high and then it's coming down. I'm actually kind of leveled out most of the day. So those are the great things that I have. Actually, reading this book every day has help motivate me. Each day I read each paragraph or each scripture for that day. That has helped me as well gave me motivation on times when maybe I could have been a little weak. So
Okay.
those are the great things that I have that
All
has
right.
happened since I've been on this fast.
Let me go over to brother Josiah. Talk to me, brother. How
Oh,
you
our
What's
doing,
up,
water.
man?
brother? What's up?
Introduce yourself to the family. What's going on?
Hey,
Oh,
brother.
let's salute. Hold up. He did a salute.
Yeah.
Let's
Salute.
salute. Let's salute.
Salute.
I got to salute, bro. Let's salute. Yeah, let's
Salute.
salute it, bro. Shout out. Love is life.
Love is
Love
life.
is
Life
life.
Love is
is
Yes,
life for
love.
sir.
real.
And love
Life is
Talk to me,
love.
backwards is
brother. Talk
evolve.
to the people, man. Talk to the
Hmm.
people about yourself.
Um, so for the cleansing, man, before I was definitely completely addicted to just American food. You know, regular American food is a combination of all the cultures, just kind of mixed together. You know, and most basic thing is the sugars, man. They got us addicted to sugar, and I really didn't really see it as a drug, you know, until I started staying away from them honey buns, man. Them honey buns.
I
Once
like
I
honey
got off the
buns,
honey
bro.
buns, man, it changed, man. My energy changed. I got more energy. Just recently, I have more energy. I don't feel like sleeping as much no more, you know, which is
That's
good.
what's up. That's cool, man. Well, I'm proud of you, man. I'm really proud of you. Your journey, where it's taken you so far. I would like if you can, bro. Can you do a little bit reading from the book for me, bro?
Yeah, of
We're
course,
gonna go
man.
to
No problem.
page. I want to talk about. We're gonna have a little discussion of what we're going to about what's written in a book, and we also going to talk about our journey as so far. So what we're going to do is, since today is day 32, and feel free to ask me questions. Like y'all two can ask me questions. Anybody else can ask me questions as well. You know, I appreciate that. Now, let me first. We're gonna first start with we on Codex 133. Come on, listen. Now you know we really in some form of matrix or some sort of I would say programming. Is some sort of programming, network programming going on. All right. The reason why I say this is it's going to blow your mind. If you look at the bottom of the page, right, we're going to start at page 132, right? Today's the 32nd day of the 90-day water fast and cleansing. So we on the 32nd page, literally 132nd page rather. All right. Now you'll use the 1 times 32 and it equals 32. All right. Wink, wink. Okay. Now another thing is we're going to start from because the page that says 132, it only just has the upgraded body of the Messiah, right? And
Right.
then on page 133, you have what's written in the book, right? Today so happens to be what? The third. 3 what? 3-3. So it's the same thing. 3-3. You get what I'm saying? Same thing.
Got you.
We're going to start from that page. So we are aligned with the numbers, bro. Let me tell you one thing. Men and women lie, but numbers don't lie. The significance about these numbers are to decode reality itself. That's what these numbers are about. That's why we study these numbers, and they have certain personalities. They have certain traits. They have certain things that are connected to them. All right?
Boom.
Real talk. They have certain things that are connected to them. And that's what we decipher here with the Messiah Code movement, bro. All right? So what you have been studying with the movement is the 1 through 31. All right? This is the body. This is what we call the sacred name as well as the sacred number, the 1 through 31. It represents our birthdays, or what is considered to be log dates, how we log into reality. Now, each one of us takes a position within the body of what we call manifestation. All right? But after the 1 through 31, you have a certain sequence, which is the 1 through 9. And the 1 through 9 is the 1 through 99. All right. So you learning the alpha and omega from different principles. You learn the alpha and omega with the 1 and the 0, with alpha and omega, which is 1 is the man, the 0 is the woman. All right. The 1 represents the male sexual organ, and the 0 represents the female sexual organ or principle, because she's the circle and we're more or less the square. Okay. Now, another thing is, after you move forward within the body of the Messiah, like I said, the 1 through 31, or the 1 and the 0, you get to the 1 through 31, all right, which represents the beginning and the end. And then you also have the 1 through 9, which represents the beginning and the end, or what we would consider to be the tick and the tock. Now, question, you studied the Messiah Code, right, bro?
Yes, sir.
All right. What is the second principle of the Messiah Code?
Second principle would be 2, born.
Correct.
And
And what-
something born is like your right foot.
The born two.
I mean
is
your right
actually-
shin. Your right shin.
Correct. You got it. Good stuff.
Right.
Good stuff. I see you've been studying your lessons. I got you, bro. So the number 2 is the tick and the tock, or the alpha and omega. That's why it's symbolic of the self. We say not zuf, as in self, as the 2, but 2 represents to be born into reality, be born into existence. That's why it's called the body of the manifestation. All right. And the shin is actually a Egyptian word to denote someone's name or purpose, because they would actually bring the shin on the body of the mummy, bro. They would drop the shin, or what is considered to be the shinu, when it's elongated. That's, a cartouche. You ever see a cartouche with an Egyptian's name written inside of it? It looks like a bullet, and it got some Egyptian's name written inside of it. That's what's symbolic of the stork. When the stork story was dropping the babies off at a mother's house, or a mother and dad's house, the bird,
Right.
where the stork dropped off the soul. But that was called the shin, and that same shin was symbolic of the number 2, and that number 2 is connected to the shin of your right leg. All right. And this deals with stability. When we talking about your right leg, we talking about anything that you stand on. All right. Anything that you walk on, anything that you move upon, where it's your stance on reality itself. So we're talking about the leg. Now we're talking about yourself, because this is the number 2 in the second principle. I brought that to the idea of speaking of this in the matter, because you got to know yourself before anything. When you go into certain temples of ancient Egypt or Kemet, it would say, know thyself over the top. This is The Messiah Code is about self transformation, but it's also about self discovery. All right. So now, like I was saying, these are the principles 1 through 31, 1 through 9, 1 and 0. Simply binary. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the quaternary sequence or the quantum world in a minute as we move on to the upgraded body of the Messiah. Now, this is the body of resurrection. At some point, you get resuscitated where you gain the information, the knowledge, the wisdom, the things that you need. It's a certain point, a certain portion in your life where you gain, you're at the point of resurrection where you become something else or something more. All right. And that's what these lessons are for. All right. So if you can you please read page 133, and we're going to start from verse 1.
Got you.
Yeah, you up to
Codex
date. You got it.
134, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. You have now completed the first phase of your evolution towards greatness. The 1 through 31 now prepares yourself for the upgraded body of the Messiah. The numbers flow from 32 to 99, like a river of infinite possibilities and untapped potential. Each number a stepping stone in the vast expanse of consciousness. Each number represents an evolutionary step within one's awareness, like layers of an ancient tree. Each ring marking a year of growth, resilience, and the goal is to become the greatest version of yourself. A process like the metamorphosis of a caterpillar, into a butterfly, where the Messiah within guides you towards this realization. As a leader, a savior of a particular group or cause, your journey is like navigating a ship through uncharted waters. Every challenge, every situation represents a degree within the sphere of life, similar to the myriad stars in the galaxy, each a unique experience contributing to your journey. This new body of the Messiah.
All right. Let's stop there.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That was verse
I like
3,
that
right?
part though.
That was verse
Yeah.
3? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Do that part. Go ahead. Do that part.
Verse 3 again. So
No, because you
as-
was going to say something that was fire.
all right. So this new body of the Messiah, which is yourself, is equipped with many components to prepare you for the age of information, like a technological advanced spacecraft ready to explore new frontiers. Each position within the body of the upgraded Messiah is a tool for exploring the inner universe of your mind.
All
Your
right,
eyes
stop.
provide the stargates of
All right,
awareness.
let's stop. Let's stop there.
Yeah,
Because it's going like this. You
It's
got to
going
sit
deep.
back and contemplate on these verses. Like, I wrote the book in verse format, so you can move through it at any pace that you want, but you're able to codify the message in your mind. And you're able to reprogram your mind and take your mind to a whole nother plane of thought. Now, let me run it back, and I'm going to run it slow. All right, so now you completed the first phase of your evolution towards greatness. Your first phase was the 1 through 31, bro. All right, that was your first phase, the 1 through 31. Let me see. Thank you. Moderator, can you please put it in Facebook? Can you please make the comments in Facebook? Because all the it's not appearing all in the YouTube. So please, moderator, can you plug it in the Facebook, the comments in the Facebook, please. All right. But I'm going to break this down. It says you have completed the first phase of evolution towards greatness. That's the 1 through 31. All right. And, the 1 through 31 is a cycle. It represents the network. It's not really a name. It's a name so we can pronounce it and recognize it, bro. But it's really symbolic of a network that we tap into of higher consciousness. All right. The 1 through 31. Okay.
got it.
Another thing, bro, breaking this stuff down, it says now you completed the first phase towards greatness, the 1 through 31. Now prepare yourself for the upgraded body of the Messiah. The numbers that flow through 32 through 99. That's 69 other images. There's 69 other numbers. So that 6 and 9 represents positive and negative, bro. It represents a pair of opposites within yourself. And that's why you know this body is divine. I can break this body down so much, bro, to the point that it's just like it's mathematically sound. All right. So at number 32, we start right here. The number 32 takes this position, which is the third eye. Now, yes, sir. You see it, the third eye, correct.
Right.
Yeah, the third eye. It resembles the third eye. So now when you think about it, when you started off in the first body, right? You started off at where?
At the
Anybody
ground.
know?
Foot.
Queen?
The first body started out with the number 1 at the foot.
The right
Right foot.
The right
Yes,
foot.
the
That's
right foot.
correct.
Mhm.
Yes. The right foot represents what? Can you tell me, Brother Josiah?
The right foot basically represents an entrance into different dimensions because when you lead with your right foot or your right step, your right stride, you're entering into a new place or a new dimension. And
That is correct. Wow, my phone went off and said
basically,
ding.
number one, or as an A, all and everything in creation through a material substance. And, material substance, you could say it could be applied when you walk out the door because, you have dirt on your feet and then you go into the world, so you're creating a dimension with a material substance of just walking and exploring the world.
All right, I like that. I like your definition. That was cool. Moderator, you have to go to my Facebook, bro. You just go to my Facebook. That's all you got to do. Go to my Facebook and you scroll down. And when you scroll down, you'll see I'm live. If I don't see him live, then refresh the page. Just push the little circle on the left side. It will refresh the page, bro, and I'll pop up. But you're doing a great job because I see all the comments in the YouTube. Shout out to Brother Loden, Life on the Eternal Network. Messiah
sir,
Code,
yes, sir.
Neutral Prime Supreme, 4-4.
Shout out,
Thank you for
Lower.
your assistance, bro. I really appreciate it. All right. So now we was building a little bit. We was talking about the first phase. Now you're on your evolution towards greatness. This time you didn't start at the right foot. You already started at the right foot. Now you start at the third eye. You start at the third eye. Now you study the Messiah Code. For anybody this is how you know the numbers don't lie and they're synchronized. You study the Messiah Code. What is 32 backwards? If y'all study the Messiah Code, what is 32 backwards and what does it mean?
32 backwards would be 6.
32 backwards is what?
6, right?
No, bro. 32 backwards is 23, bro. Come on.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
asking
yeah.
you a trick question. I'm not trying to
My bad.
trick you up. I'm not trying to trip you up. I'm just trying to see if you've been studying the lessons. Because in our lessons, we see things frontwards and backwards, up and down. That's the cross. That's the sacred cross, bro. You know why we draw the cross as messiahs, bro? It's because we see things frontwards and backwards, up and down, from heaven and earth. We can see it from the past, present, and the future. That's the sacred cross of the universe. All right?
Okay.
So number 32 is 23. All right?
Right.
Number 32 is 23 backwards. Now, going in the lessons, what is 23 in the first body?
23rd day.
What does 23 represent? Yeah, pull out your
Not
books.
exactly sure.
Pull out your books. It's easy, man. 23 represents the Cyclops, bro. Remember that. And I'll read from the Temple of 31 Steps on this for you real quick.
23 is the Cyclops.
Yeah, it's the Cyclops. So think about this. This is why I want y'all to pay attention to the lessons of the Codex. If we at 23 and 23 is the Cyclops, what does the Cyclops represent?
The one eye.
It represents the third eye open. Shout out to Tonita, Messiah Code All-Star family in the building. Thank you. It represents the third eye, right? The Cyclops. But the Cyclops is symbolic of, if you, did you see the symbol of the Cyclops? Let me show y'all real quick. The symbol of the Cyclops looks like this. Y'all see it, right? All right. This is the first number 23 that you enter. When you see the square, this square represents the square that's open. It's not like that. You can say it looks like that, but it really looks like this. It's a diamond in a rough that's open. It's an eye that becomes open to the secrets of life. That's why it's at the number 23. You see the earth on the 23-degree axis, right? It represents the earth on the tilt, or when you think. When you start to think, you put your head on a tilt, like, you go into thought, you ponder a thought, you go into 23 degrees axis, your brain goes in the same ratio. You understand? When you begin to think, your mind tilts in a certain type of way. All right? So now we're going to reverse that, because your eye is open to the secrets now. Because that 23 represents a literal gateway that opens and unlocks your mind. All right? But now the 23 turns into 32. And 32, which is Amun, is Amun. It's literally this. It deals with a secrecy that's open, a secret that's open in your mind. All right? So continue to read verse 4 if you can. We was at verse 5. Somebody, you got it, babe? Anything? Let me, babe, matter of fact, my
I had to
queen,
turn my
you
mic
go
on.
up. You up the back. Go ahead.
Okay. Chapter 5. Your eyes provide the stargate of awareness, portals to the soul's odyssey, gazing within. You embark on a journey across the cosmos of your soul. You are more than what meets the eye. Like a galaxy teeming with life, you are a collection of experiences, each a star shining brightly in the vast universe of your being.
All right, stop. All right, so that was verse 5. All of this
Right.
stuff is coded. All of this stuff is coded. So when it says your eyes provide the stargate of awareness, remember your eyes are the doorways to the soul. Portals to your soul's odyssey. All right? Gazing within. Gazing, looking within yourself. All right? You are, look. You embark on a journey across a cosmos of your soul. What if I tell you this is a microcosm rather than a universe or a multiverse, or how they want to call it? It's literally a microcosm that exists within you. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's
feel
like
that.
a
I feel that.
universe existing within you. You got something to say, bro?
I feel that. I just feel that because but when you first were teaching me about the mind and how the stomach is a mind, and it's like the microorganisms in your stomach, they kind of lead you, their energy leads you towards what you eat, as in you are what you eat. So us, focusing on the water, drinking water and eating plants, we come more in tune with nature, and you know what I mean, and they navigate you differently, definitely.
That's what's up, man. I like that. I like that. So, again, you are more than what meets the eye. You are more what meets the eye. All right? Like a galaxy teeming with life, you are a collection of experience. Now, remember, my message has always been the same ever since I started this. God is an experience. And when they ask me about God or what God you worship or whatever like that, I always tell them that God is experience. That's what this is talking about. When it says you are, let me see, my fault. Where is it? Right there. You are more than what meets the eye. It says a galaxy teeming with life. You are a collection of experiences, each a star shining brightly in a vast universe of your being. Like, for instance, you have a solar plexus, an inner sun. The body is hot, warm, like it's literally on fire inside. Okay? And not only that, if you think about each one of us have polarity that extends out 9 feet. All right? Around us. all in a circle. And it comes from the iron that's within inside of us. All right? Just real quick. Now, let me see. Break this down. It's all good. I got you, brother Loaded. I got you. My fault. Let me continue this build. So we can go on it. Queen, are any comments you can rock out for a second? Any comments?
I can't
Talk
see.
to me.
I don't have any comments. Are we? Anyone's on the chat?
Say it again.
I can't see the comments. I don't see any comments. I don't have
It's
any.
not any comments. If
Okay.
people not making comments, they're not participating. I'm not really worried about it.
Okay.
I'm recording. If people that catch it, they catch it. It's some people we on a different type of time. They might be doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do what we do. You feel me? But
Gotcha.
thank you, Loden, for putting the comment in the comment section. All right. Thank you. Peace and love. Thank you for everybody in the Facebook. I love y'all. Peace. I appreciate the love. Yeah.
I think we were on chapters, verse 6. I'm sorry. Verse 6.
Verse 6.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Your experience in life represents a three-dimensional cube, also known as a book. Within the first body, you learn the rhythms of the square, and now the upgraded body teaches you the rhythms of a three-dimensional cube, a rectangular prism. We call this book a compendium of knowledge and experience. Each page a new dimension of understanding, each chapter a new realm of possibility.
All right. I like that. So let me break this down. Brother Contrium, can you tell me your thoughts on this verse? What does it mean to you?
I mean, that's deep. I'm not even gonna lie, man. That's
Talk to me.
deep.
I just want to hear your point of view on this this idea.
Well, this kind of goes in with something I learned that reading, when broken down into two words, is re and add. And from personal experience, reading your books and also reading other books, like Rick Warren. Your books actually remind me of Rick Warren books, which is also a really good artist that was actually a doctor, and he also wrote books. So it's like all the knowledge that the doctor had, I was able to transfer some of the knowledge just through reading his book. So it's a collective experience, as we are all connected as one. We are all one universe. We're all connected. Me is we, right? So
Yes, sir.
when you're really writing a book, you're really just adding knowledge, back to yourself. You know what I mean?
I like
It's,
it.
I mean, reading the book, but
I
when
like
you write
it.
it,
Go
then,
ahead. I know where you was going with it. Go ahead.
when you're writing it, it's a little bit different. You know what I mean?
I took it from
You
writing
got
it
it.
to
Got to
you
be on
re-adding
point.
it to yourself. I took it both as both.
Right. Definitely.
Queen, can you tell me your point of view with what is your understanding of verse 6?
Okay, so it speaks about representing three-dimensional. So when you think of something in like a three-dimensional, is something that you can reach for, something it has other areas that you can explore. So my understanding of the three-dimensional is like there's unlimited possibilities. Thank you for that, Josiah. You have like unlimited possibilities in your life, and it determines it's all determining on which way that you go, which path that you take, and all your experiences and your knowledge. It depends on all that information to determine where you go and what is your outcome in your three-dimensional.
Okay. Anything else? You like to re-add? Since we talking about the book, you like to re-add?
Re-add?
I'm just taking my man Josiah's quote. He just said, he ran it down. He said re-add. So like, is it anything you would like to re-add to this?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we already did this in another world, another dimension.
I
Yeah,
like
it's
it, man. Yo, y'all cool, man. I really like building with y'all. This is a good conversation. Look, so your experiences in life. Remember, I said God is an experience. That was
mm-hmm.
the lesson. So it says your experiences in life represent a three-dimensional cube. Now, a lot of people teach about the matrix and they say, man, you got to come out of the matrix. Now, the moderator, if you can look up the meaning of matrix and give me Bible verses that have matrix in there, please. Yeah, look up the meaning of matrix, moderator, put it in the comment section, and also put Bible verses with matrix in there. And I'm gonna bust it down to y'all. What's so deep about it? Matrix is really a womb. A womb that we live in, that we dwell in, that we can come out of at any point in time. Now, when you wake up, when you find yourself, or when you're born too, remember, born, when you're born again, or literally born, you come out of the matrix. You feel me? See, the
Mm-hmm.
Messiah has been talking about the matrix, bro. When he was talking about to Joseph of Arimathea, when he was telling him about being born again, and then Joseph of Arimathea thinking about being born again out like really like being young and a baby, like being born again. No, he was talking about freeing him from the matrix, because when he was born again, that means he came out of the womb, bro. The womb, that, like, they use a word for it, dabir in Hebrew. All right, it's other words that they use it, but one of the words that they use for matrix in Hebrew is dabir. Don't you know? It changes meaning and variance of what it means, and when you go into the cognition of Hebrew. Oh, I want to say, let me get this real quick. Shout out to my grandson, Taquan, and Andriana, the wonderful mother of my grandson. I want to say I love y'all.
Hey,
Hey,
Hit the
hey.
corn.
I'm just talking about the Matrix, and then you just came out. Wow. Look, listen. Anyhow, when you're born again, a new mind, a new experience. Remember, God is experience. You're ready to take on a new experience, a new beginning, and something new in your life to channel something better within yourself, a self transformation, rather. All right. So what happens is, now we're talking about the body of resurrection, right? Right? We're talking about the body of resurrection. Thank you. All right. So within the body of resurrection, and leading to the idea of what I'm talking about, they never tell you where you go when you come out of the matrix, when you free yourself from the matrix. Because the matrix, the synthetic matrix of society, are nothing but loops that they put you in, bro. You find yourself doing the same thing over and over, and you not programming it. It's even on your phone with predictable programming. You start typing something, and then next thing you know, they can type it for you, because they can predict. It's predictable programming. Do you not think they do this with you in life, where they have predictable programming, where they figure out what you're about to do? And you think you moving the pieces, and they are moving you as one of their chess pieces.
Upon.
Once you free yourself from the loops, these are loops. This is the matrix, bro. These are the loops that you free yourself from, where you start to write your own story. Look, I'm going to prove that we in a book, bro. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it right now. For me and you right now, our discussion, my queen, everybody that's watching across the universe. I'm going to prove that we in a book. Check me out. So you move to and fro, right? Meaning like east and west in the two-dimensional plane when you walk on the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct, right?
Correct.
So that's defined by the square. No matter how you do it, it's still a square. You can go east, west, northeast, west. It's still a square. Where you going, the direction of where you travel, is a square. All right? Now, that's the flat plane of reality. That's the 2D.
Oh, wow.
That's 2D. All right? Now we moving on up to the third dimension, right? The third dimension, you know, because you got people, places, and things, past, present, and future, man, woman, and child, the three primary colors, and so forth, and threes and stuff. All right. Now watch how I prove we in the book, bro. Look. So now as you go up, yeah, salute. Let's salute. 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 Shout out. I got lemon in mind. If
Me
anybody
too.
wondering why it's so cloudy. Look, check me out. Once you move from the 2D plane of thought, you go to the third dimension, which is now height. You're adding height. You just went from to and fro, so now you got your area. This is the area that you live. This is area. And area is guarded by 2 dimensions. But now when you go to height and you add area times height, now you got 3 dimensions, right? What if, because look, check this out. The area represents what you're tested by in your area when you walking on your feet, when you moving around in your immediate environment. That's your area. But the height, when you add height to it, it's the height of your mind. What you're willing to endure to transform yourself. So now you're adding height to it. Your spirituality to what you're going through physically. You're adding the height of your mind. You're adding the height of the reality from your mind.
32.
When you times height times area, what do you get? Put it in the comment section. What do you get when you times height times area? It's a mathematical equation.
Yeah.
The mass?
No, you get volume, bro. What are books are called? They're called volumes. It's stories. When you write stories, they're called volumes, right?
Very true. Yes, sir.
They're volumes of what? Come on, bro. That's why I said I just proved we living in a book.
That's crazy.
I just proved it, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? So when you times the height of your mind times the area that you're tested by, because this is on your test. This is on your test. This is your test of life, what you tested by.
Life is a test.
You get volumes and volumes of your books. Volumes and volumes of your books, bro. Of the greatest story that's ever told. So that's what this was talking about. See, I told you, like, yo, we are real. See, another way for me to explain it is to say that we're in a rectangular prism, because when you look at a book, bro, this is a book. Yeah, you look at a book, right? But a book is really a rectangular prism, mathematically, bro. That's why you see the Kaaba. You see this Kaaba right here, bro? You see the Kaaba in the book? You see the Kaaba in the book?
Yeah.
The Kaaba. You know why the Kaaba is in the book? Moderator. Shout out to LJ Ra. Make sure you get
I
your
honestly
book, bro.
thought it was a hot tub.
Nah, it's the Kaaba in Mecca. The
Okay.
Kaaba in Mecca, check this out, man. The Kaaba in Mecca represents the book, your book on earth. It's a symbolism of your great book. That's why all the people, all the Muslims go around it, because it's symbolic of all the witnesses that's going to be there on your judgment day. That's going to have your book. Your book is going to be open to all the people just witnessing to your trial. You hear me?
Right.
That's what it's really all about, man. That's why I broke this science down. And then moderator, yo, man, get the measurements. Get the meter measurements of the Kaaba in Mecca, moderator. I bet you it adds up to 131.
Hey, shout out to whoever said
131. What you say?
Shout out to whoever said the science.
The
Somebody in the
science,
comments
yo.
said this is science. Facts.
It's all science, man. Science simply means to seek,
Cool.
bro. We finding ourselves within ourselves. All right. That's how you have to reflect this. You know what I'm saying? The journey that you undertake multiplied. This I'm gonna read this. I'm reading verse 7 for y'all. All right. It says this: the journey that you undertake multiplied by the height of your reality creates the volume of your personal Kaaba on this planet, your unique mainframe consciousness. It's like a geometrical construct, each dimension representing an aspect of your experience and existence. So now y'all understand it. Now y'all understand what I was saying when I wrote that in the book. All right? Now y'all understand what I was saying. Okay? When I wrote this in the book talking about this portion, the journey that you undertake is multiplied by the height of your reality. The journey is your area, your immediate environment, multiplied by the height of your reality, what's in your mind. All right? You do the math. You do the math. All right? So your experiences on this planet, I'm on verse 8. I'm going to read this for y'all real quick. Your experiences on this planet are interlinked by the spirit's waters. Ooh, I want to break that down so much. Like water molding to its container, your experiences shape and upgrade your mind. As children of Shalom, manifesting as the primes, we each have a significant role in this reality, like stars in a cosmic play, each contributing to the grand narrative of the universe. Could somebody break that down? One of y'all break that down for me. I want to hear y'all, what y'all think about it. Queen, you go up first. Go ahead.
Okay, let me reread that for myself.
Yeah, reread it and break it down verbatim.
Okay. Your
Bro,
experiences
Country, I'm going to hear what you think as well.
your experiences on this planet are interlinked by the spirit waters. I relate that to water has memory.
Okay.
It has like water molding to its container, your experiences shape and upgrade your mind. As children of Sha'um, manifesting as the primes, we each have a significant role in this reality, like stars in a cosmic play, each contributing to the grand narrative of the universe.
Okay.
Okay. So my understanding and what I see from this particular one is be like the water. We are like the water.
Yo, what if I tell you the water takes the shape of every vessel, every situation? That's what it said in there. When it was talking about how it said your experiences on this planet are interlinked by the spirit's waters. By the spirit's waters. Because the blood, the spirit, and the water are one.
Wow.
Moderator, find a Bible verse for that one. The blood, spirit, and the
definitely
water.
one for that one.
Yo, look at this. Put that in the comment section.
Like water children.
Hear me out. The water is programmed by the narrative of what's in your mind. You know what I'm saying? If you thinking you filling yourself with water and you're filling your vessel up in a certain type of way, you can program the water, because water, it can take the shape of any vessel. Even when you speak into it, it takes the shape of it.
So it takes the shape of when you speak into it. It also holds the memory of what you speak, right?
Yes.
Yes. That's deep. That's deep. I'd also add that, just to give a scientific view, that when you're speaking, you're creating vibrations. So you are technically moving the water in a sense.
Mm-hmm. That's correct. Yes. That's right.
That was fire.
That's right.
Smoke in the hole. That was fire, bro. I like that. I really like that. One Bible verse at a time. Brother Loden, one Bible verse at a time.
Brother Loden going
Yo,
crazy.
he tried to load it like a freaking machine gun at us.
No, he's been good.
He's throwing it at us. That's good. He's definitely. I'm sure he found many. He's throwing it at us.
Shout out to Brother Living on the Eternal Network, Loading in the building. Messiah Code All-Star 4-4 Neutral Prime Supreme. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate this time. Look, we got about 10 more minutes for this discussion. So let's kind of make it quick. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it so I can read through it fast, and I can just kind of break it down fast, and then I can move on to the day. All right, because we got a little bit.
Hey, Josiah, when you're not speaking, cut your mic off.
Yeah, cut it on mute. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. So let me finish this. This is verse 9. And moderator, can you please put it verse by verse? Cause I'll put it in the comment section so the family can follow along. We're gonna do verse 9. So it says, "Your life is filled with a myriad of purposes. Excuse me. And this is not just the beginning of your odyssey. Each step you take is a chapter in your journey." That's what I was talking about. That's all of what I was talking about. Y'all get it. Y'all get it now. Y'all really get it. That's why it's important to write your story down all the time. That's why it's important to have a diary or something of your journey so you can know where you was and where you going. You can know the cycles of yourself. If anything that the Messiah Code teaches you, it teaches you to have your own personal journey of life experiences. That's one of the things as it's obligatory, because that's how it was formed. It was formed through a day by day experience of an individual that wrote it down and expressed it in a certain type of way and innovated it as well. So you do the same. That's part of our lessons. So it says your life is filled with a myriad of purposes, and this is just the beginning of your odyssey. Each step you take is a chapter in your journey, and every individual you encounter plays a role in your story, serving as a mirror to reflect aspects of your own being. All right, or an antithesis of it. The bad person is you in that mirror. Like Mike Jack said, "I'm talking to the man in the mirror, and honey, she can be talking to the female in the mirror too." Keep it real. All right, 4:14, James 4:14, "And why you do not even know what will happen tomorrow." I like that. "What is your life, and what is in the midst, and what appears for a little while and then vanishes." Oof, 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 oof. That's a 4:14. Yo, that matches up with actually Genesis 4:14 too, because it talks about how when Cain was a vagabond. The 4:14 verses are very important because it always talk about wanderers or chosen ones. You invert it. That was just off on a tangent. Let me continue to read. Verse 10 of the 90-day water fast. Cleansing, we're on Codex 134. All right? Codex 134, Codex page 134, all right, verse 10. So it says, "Life is a teacher, its lessons inscribed by the traveler's hand. The true essence of your story is known only to you. Documenting your journey enables you to navigate future challenges, expanding the horizons of your life as you come to understand the cycles and circles that define your existence." So cycles are the same thing as circles. Don't get it twisted, y'all. All right. Verse 11. "Your purpose here is to learn and to evolve, to transform into something beyond today's self. Excuse me. Embrace the journey, for every experience, good or bad, contributes to your narrative. Like the concept that God is good, take the good from each situation, growing stronger even from adversity. Your life story becomes a testament to your resilience and survival." Day 32, El Amun, the hidden eye. Now I can finish this. This is where I'm gonna finish it at. All right, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go to day 32, the hidden eye, so I can finish the lesson up for today, because this is the day 32 of the 90-day water cleanse. If it is your second or third day, don't worry about it. We still gonna rock out with you, okay? We still gonna rock out with you. Everybody moves at different cycles in different circles, okay? So don't worry about it. That's why I say, like, damn, y'all on 32, I'm only on day 3. Don't worry about it. Lock in. because a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. All right? Now, day 32, El Amun, which is the hidden eye. This is the eye that of self-discovery that we talking about. The hidden eye in 32 cubed. 32 cubed is actually 32,768. Anuki Talmid Lamud Gan Sheyu Jadud, which means I am always learning something new. Supreme Grand Wisdom. A man who uses force is afraid of reasoning. We don't got to break that down, or do we? I'm trying to keep it simple, but I want y'all to reflect. All right, verse 13. Verse 13. All right. Thank you. Thank you, moderator. I'm on verse 13 now. It says this. It says, El Anun, the hidden eye, affirming Anuki Talmid Lamud Gan Shayu Jadud, I am always learning something new, reflects the contentment and a continuous growth and enlightenment. This aligns with the supreme grand wisdom. A man who uses force is afraid of reasoning, emphasizing the power of intellect over brute strength. All right. All right. Verse 14. Verse 14. Okay. It says this. This wisdom suggests true might is found in a realm of thought and understanding, not physical force. It's like the gradual erosion of rock by steady water, persistent, gentle, yet powerful and transformative over time. Remember about water. It seems so gentle, right? But it's able to cut through rock. I want y'all to think about the rocky situations in your life. You don't need a hard brute hand to knock down that opposition in your way that seems to be like a rock wall. All you got to do is be like water, be persistent and have determination behind you. All right? And you will cut through the barrier that's in front of you. Okay? So, yeah, this wisdom, all right. Verse 15, embracing lifelong learning this day celebrates the pursuit of knowledge as an ongoing journey. Each new experience is a seed of wisdom, and like a patient gardener, we cultivate our understanding, enriching our intellectual, spiritual soil. Verse 16, committing to I am always learning something new is to recognize the mind's capacity to continually expand and evolve. It's about understanding that each piece of knowledge adds to the depth of our understanding, much like each brushstroke contributes to a masterpiece. Imagine you are a painter painting a picture of life. Y'all are the painters painting a picture of life. Now each stroke, each experience is literally a part of that picture. Go ahead, elaborate with some wisdom, Josiah. Let me hear some wisdom.
I really, really like what you said. So I connect this. I'm going to quote this from Rick Warren's book. So in Rick Warren's book, A Life Driven by Purpose, he basically goes into an explanation of what reality really is in our human avatar. And in this world, what we're really doing, like you said, we are the painters. We're just painting the cover to the book of eternity, that God has basically placed for us. So when you're, with your free will, God gives you the free will to paint this book of the cover, even if you were incarcerated or in jail. And this is why it's all about freeing your mind, because when you are locked away or thrown away from society, as it says in the Bible, you can still free your mind, because God sees all the praying and everything that you did in jail. He sees all that on the cover of your book that you painted. So everything that you do in your life, every significance really is important, because what grabs people's attention, the cover.
Yo, man, you said something too to me the other day that connected to the Messiah Code and this analogy. It's like when you're writing with ink, because whether you make a mistake or not, you're gonna have to deal with it, and you're gonna have to make it a part of the greater picture that you're creating. You know what I'm saying? You have to make
Right.
that whatever mistake edge that you went off when you trying to write, and you in permanent ink. That's what life is. Only one man in this video game. You know what I'm saying? So you writing that permanent ink, and you edge off, you mess up. You got to figure out how to put that mess up in the painting of the picture to make it more beautiful. All right. Yeah. All right. So, let me see. I had one more verse. I had two more verses, and then I'm gonna end the discussion. So, committing to I'm always learning something new is to recognize the mind capacity to continually expand and evolve. It's about understanding that each new piece of knowledge adds to the depth of our understanding, much like each brushstroke contributes to a masterpiece. Verse
Like always.
17, it says this: the lesson of El Anun, the hidden eye, is to value intellect and reasoning over physical might. It encourages us to seek wisdom throughout reflection and dialogue, understanding that the journey of knowledge is infinite, and each step on this path is an opportunity for growth as well as enlightenment. You know, I wanna comb that moment. Any comments? Can I get something for y'all? Queen, can I get something for you before we get off? And then I'm gonna take something from Brother Josiah as well.
Take something? What do you mean?
Like, give me something. Like, give me something that we're closing. Give me something for closing, please.
Okay.
It doesn't
Okay.
have to be there. It can be from the general conversation that we had,
Okay.
because this really went well. I really think this really went well.
I think it went well
This
as
is the
well.
first time we did this
Definitely.
together.
Yeah. Basically the understanding of the day, which is 32. So we can leave you with the fact that let's see. Today's the day that we decided to do that first day, my first book club. And it's no coincidence that today speaks about I am always learning. So in this message today, we actually learned and had a better understanding of what El Anun represents.
Okay.
That's it.
Brother Josiah, you got something?
So in the book, one thing I would say I love about the book is you pull up this story from Codex 219, halfway through the book, I think on page Codex 98 or 99, you pull up, hey, read this story real quick at the back to implement the story halfway through in the book. And I like the way you did that understanding, because it's kind of like frontwards, backwards, or 131, or you know what I mean?
Thank
That was
you,
a good,
bro.
yeah, that was a good hook on the book. I like that. But
It made you.
yeah,
It
man,
made you
peace to the
skip through the
Messiah.
book. You reading the book and it said, "Hold up, stop, skip, go to the 9th chapter." It said,
Yeah.
"Don't go, don't read this chapter." It said, "Go to the 9th chapter," and
Right.
then you
Most books
going.
hold
So,
off until the end, and you basically you drop the knowledge halfway through the book so that you apply the knowledge as you're going through the rest of it. That's why it's good.
man, I love that. Thank you, bro. Thank you for that comment. I'm glad that you peeped that out. It makes you move through the book instead of you moving through the book like a straight line. You're moving through the book like a zigzag. You're able to go through it, boom, and then you go
Yeah, well,
into
yeah,
it.
for some
You
of
go
us
to the
who's gotten
through
there.
it, and then you go to the back of it, then you go into it.
So I guess that's a tip for some who, well, actually there are some who hasn't gotten that far in the book, but that's definitely a tip.
Yeah, that is a spoiler.
Yeah.
Yo, I want to say, man, thank you, man. Y'all were wonderful, man. Y'all were definitely wonderful. This was wonderful. Shout out to Brother Loden. Thank you for the moderation. This was really good. You know,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
we dropped some heavy bombs. You
I
already
like
know.
that.
It was nothing but heavy bombs going on here, bro. Yo, shout out to the movement. This was, like I said, this was a very great build. I love y'all. I love what we have, and I love where this is going. All right, y'all stay strong. Thank you, brother Josiah Contrium. Thank you, my queen and wife, Thea
Salute.
Lamel. Thank you. I really appreciate y'all time. Brother Loden, I love you too, bro. Thank you, man. He was holding down the moderation. He was really getting it in, yo. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a blessed